extravaganza, Footlight Parade, starring James Cagney, Ruby Keeler, and Dick Powell. In 1952, Gene Kelly was singing in the rain with Debbie Reynolds and Donald O'Connor. Did you know that Gene Kelly co-directed this movie? And not many people know this, but Gene Kelly was running 103-degree fever when he performed this number. Can anyone tell me what movie this is? That's right, it's Walt Disney's Academy Award-winning film from 1964, Mary Poppins, starring Julie Andrews and Dick Van Dyke. Hold on to your wallets and purses, folks. This does not look like a very good neighborhood. In fact, it looks a lot like the underworld. I've seen such classic gangster films as The Public Enemy, starring one of my favorite tough guys, James Cagney. The working title for this film was Beer and Blood, and in the United Kingdom was known as Enemies of the Public. One of my favorite gangster. Oh, sorry. He's got a point. I hate when people talk during the movie. Can anyone tell me the one movie that Clint Eastwood and John Wayne started together? Anyone? The Great Movie Ride. That's right, the two have never started a movie together until now.
Partial to trouble, fixing to get myself shot. I'd hightail it out of here. Go right ahead if that's what you're going to do. A long time ago, I
The Duke and Clint have made some of the greatest weapons. Somebody's robbing the bank. Not on my watch, Pilgrim. Sit tight, folks. I'll be right back.
Ladies and gentlemen, please remain seated. Your guide will return momentarily. Remain seated, please.
Oh, look at it. Just
Hold it right there, hombre.
good job, Snake. Oh, come on, look at the guy in the back. Oh, yeah? That's a few things, stranger. Isn't that right, Snake? Yeah.
Reach for the sky. You're under arrest.
Hey!
Don't you do it, woman!
Give yourself up. Maybe the judge will go easy on you. You'll swing for this.
Nothing to it! Nobody's sticking my neck in the noose! I'm gonna put a hole right in the star of your ass. Mighty fast!
You're in my game now, partners. Time to saddle up and ride. Meet you back at the hideout, Snake. Adios, Tin Horn. I'm riding off into the sun. Sun sure said early, didn't it? I'm a stranger to easier parts. What tarnation is this?
This is Alien. You are with Sigourney Weaver aboard the spaceship Nostromo. Something has gone wrong. One by one, the crew has vanished. And somewhere in the ship, a terrifying creature waits to claim its next.
Big? I like the sound of that.
Warning, remain in your vehicle. The area you are entering is extremely dangerous. Proceed with caution.
Danger. The emergency destruct system is now activated. The ship will detonate in T-minus 10 minutes. The option to open
up again.
Sure wish my old partner Snake was here. Ah, dang, burn it. I said snake, not snakes.
Here in Raiders of the Lost Ark, amid 1,000 deadly snakes, Indiana Jones unearths a great treasure. Will Harrison Ford escape with his discovery? And what will be your fate? Beware.
Sorry, partners. Making this up, so go.
The dust of 3,000 years lies undisturbed in this ancient burial chamber. On the chest of the great stone god, a priceless jewel.
Woo, wait! Looks like we hit the mother load. Reckon it's time to stake my claim. None of y'all braves move while I'm fetching that treasure. Listen, you want a belly full of lead.
But the jewel is guarded by a curse, and those who dare defy that curse must pay with their lives.
Halt, unbeliever. Disturb the treasure of the gods, and you shall all pay with your lives.
Sorry about that, folks, but that just goes to show you that anything can happen in the movies. Let's get on with the show. Ooh.
I see dead people.
The horror movies, my all-time favorite genre. Some of the best horror films were produced back in the 1930s and 40s, but monsters, mutants, and maniacs are still audience favorites and continue to haunt us today. Look everyone, mummies, the world's first rappers. We are now in the jungle home of one of the greatest characters of all time. And no, it's not George of the Jungle. Actually, it's Tarzan, as portrayed there by Johnny Weissmuller. Over here we have Maureen O'Sullivan as Jane, and the lovely and talented Cheetah as herself. Now, Johnny Weissmuller is probably the best known Tarzan there is, but had trouble for the title role in his first film. While casting for the 1932 version of Tarzan the Ape Man, the producers seriously considered a young unknown actor by the name of Clark Gable. But the featurette Butler lost the title role because the director didn't think that Gable was muscular enough.
Because I'm no good at being noble. It doesn't take much to see that the problems of 3 little people don't amount to a hill of beans in this crazy world. Someday you'll understand that. No. He's looking at you, kid.
Louis, I think this is the beginning of a beautiful friendship. The best last line in the movie ever. Humphrey Bogart and Ingrid Bergman, the classic romance, Casablanca.
Inside of us, we both know you belong to Victor. Art is work, the thing that keeps him going. If that plane leaves the ground and you're not with it, you'll regret it. Maybe not today, maybe not tomorrow, but soon, for the rest of your life. We'll always have Paris. We didn't have it. We lost it until you came to Casablanca. We got it back last time. I've got a job to do, too. Where I'm going, you can't follow. What I've got to do, you can't be any part of. Because I'm no good at being noble. It doesn't take much to see that the problems of 3 little people don't amount to a hill of beans in this crazy world. Someday you'll understand that. He's looking at you, kid.
as one of my favorite movie stars, Mickey Mouse. One of his greatest roles is the Sorcerer's Apprentice in Fantasia. The sorcerer in this sequence is named Yen Sid, which is actually Disney spelled backwards. Toto, fulfilling you're not in Kansas anymore. Now, how often do you get to say that? It's here definitely Somewhere Over the Rainbow, and one of the most beloved movies of all time. The Wizard of Oz. I wonder how we get out of here. What do you folks think? Which way do we go? Follow the yellow brick road? Oh, why didn't I think of that? Sing along, folks. You know the words.
Yeah.
Well, folks, I hope you've enjoyed our tour through some of these great moments at the movies. But we have only scratched the surface of what Hollywood has to offer, because there are thousands of other great movies out there just waiting for you all to discover. And here are just a few of my favorites.
because I want you to know. Clear faces. Fasten your seatbelt. It's going to be a bumpy night.
On behalf of Disney's Hollywood Studios,